Hello everyone, it's UrPeaceKeeper. Welcome back to the Gaming Lounge. It's time for World of Warships live stream number 38, I think is what we're at. And as with all of our live streams, we're going to start off with none other than our live stream schedule. That's the word I was looking for. Our next live... Okay, well, today's the 21st. Our next live stream is going to be June 26th, 2018, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That should be next Tuesday. My memory serves me correct. Next Tuesday. So come back here on next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we will play some more World of Warships. So welcome, everybody. Welcome. And we will start off this live stream, obviously, with World of Warships, and then after this live stream, we will transition over to War Thunder, Ground Forces, for some tanks action for a little bit different flavor of the month, if you will. And I hope to see you guys then. Also, as I have to do this every live stream, if you have not already checked out the Discord server, there is a link in the description to the Discord server. Feel free to check that out. Lots of great people there willing to help you out. Lots and lots of good advice. Plus, if there's, channel announcements or anything like that, generally speaking, they get put up there before they get put up anywhere else. Also, in the description to this video, there is a link to the Streamlabs page. If you would like to make donations, you're certainly welcome to do that via PayPal or credit card there. There's also the Super Chat function on YouTube, and if you would like to support the channel long term, you can also sponsor, which gives you just kind of an interesting little name that goes, you get a different colored name and a little icon next to it, and you get the ability to use some premium emoticons. So, alright, that's enough of that housekeeping stuff. Let's switch on over to the game. We're going to start off this live stream playing Alsace, since it's been a long time since we've brought out the Tier 9 French battleship, and briefly recover the captain's skills for Alsace. This is my French battleship captain build follows my US battleship captain build, so you can see we got preventative maintenance expert marksman, superintendent, concealment expert as the base 10 points, 14th points, the 11 to 14 points go to AFT, the 15 to 17 go to basic firing training, and then the last two go to adrenaline rush. So, okay, let's go ahead and before we do that, let's talk about modules. So here's how I have the modules set up. You will notice I am not running a secondary build on this. Maybe I should stop using the right mouse button so you can actually see it. Auxiliary Armaments Mod 1, more for the AA than the secondaries. Damage Control Systems Mod 1, Aiming Systems Mod 1, Steering Gears Mod 2, Concealment System Mod 1, and Main Battery Mod 3. This still provides a secondary battery firing range of 9.9k. I think that's without the secondary flag. No, that is with the secondary flag. So 9.9k is more than usable for the situations in which Alsace is actually going to compete in. So, let's go! We spend way too much time talking about things in port, apparently. Hello, Clack 3 DOIGT. I'm not even gonna begin to do that. Hello, Jet Ski, Sparta, SWAT, Victor, Devin, Bryce, Jeff, Siri. It looks like Siri's How, but I know that's not it. Siri Shao. I'm screwed that up. And missed again, and of course, Alpha Napalm Bravo. So the map is Okinawa. Alsace has 15-inch guns. So 380, whatever it is. So Okinawa, this map is, as you guys know, not my favorite map. I dislike maps that are super open, that don't provide a whole lot of cover. Especially on this map, where going to the A cap is such there are certain ships that actually legitimately benefit from going to the A cap. there is plenty of solid evidence to suggest reasons why you shouldn't. And of course, our team has 2 Clevelands and a Zhao that if they got up there would actually be able to be pretty useful, actually. Well, the Zhao maybe a little bit less so than the Clevelands. So, of course, Alsace's big claim to fame is 12 15-inch guns at tier 9. Very punchy. Very, very, very punchy. Same 15-inch guns that on Richelieu. And, yep. Subaru Drew. Getting some work done on his car, apparently. I would insert some joke about Subarus, but nah. I don't hate Subarus. I have no hatred for Subaru. So, in terms of tactics, this map... Our whole team is shunting to BC, so... I mean, that would be the obvious easy button answer here, so I guess that's what we'll do. I guess we'll try and go and support B, but... Ah! Welcome, Nick! And hello, Thebes! And we got TPX. Okay. I almost said Typics. Alright. And we're detected. We're gonna go there. That might be... Oh no. Judging by that dispersion, it'll either be a very good hit or a very big miss. Yeah, big hit. I hate how easy this... Oh, I forgot. Whoop. What DDs do they have? Chungmu. Okay, that's probably the most threatening of all of them. I'm being spotted by him. Cleveland. Come on. We're gonna pop our speed boost and back up a little bit here. I don't want to get too far in advance. There goes our... Don't want to push too far ahead in this ship, or really any of these ships, because stuff like that happens. That was a monster hit. I don't know why the hit points in this game are falling in such a weird way. I also don't know how he managed to do that much damage. I think we're gonna eat one, which makes me glad for the reasons why we're gonna turn now. Move to minimize. We're gonna end up flooding. But we only took 1 torpedo. 1 torpedo is a far sight better than multiple torpedoes. I think the Chungmu wasn't up there. I would totally want to push harder. I don't have any destroyer support, so moving into the middle to B cap is suicide. And unfortunately, all we have to shoot at are these battleships that are either bow on or not. Just kind of depends. Oh, there's the gearing. We know the Shimakaze is off in this direction. Just say, are we gonna get some hits on that or not? I don't like the way this is starting to roll out here. Spotted something. A Cleveland, which briefly showed up and then disappeared again. Why? Because wargaming. That's why. That's kind of a wasted salvo, but the Conqueror wasn't up. Oh, look! That ship is so freaking brokenly overpowered, it deserves to be removed from this game. You do 14,000 damage with HE in a battleship? That's freaking BS. Any minute now, our team can decide to, you know, push. Seriously, Conqueror, you are the most cancerous of all battleships in this game. Go away. Go away. Clink. That's gonna be that. Oh. Ugh. We're gonna end up dying because of lack of vision. What is actually spotting me? That's what I want to know. It must be the Chungmu aircraft. No longer detected. Thank goodness. Of course. I'm burning it right away. We're just gonna sail away. Chungmu is what was detecting me there briefly, but... Goodness gracious! We're gonna go down get down to the south. I mean, this is just turning into this long-range bow camping snipe fest. It's such a waste of everyone's time and effort to do this, which is why I hate this map. Would I recommend Baltimore or Cleveland for Tier 8 cruiser? Is there anything wrong with either one of those choices? I mean, just being honest, I don't think there's really anything wrong with either choice. I say do it. Cleveland, huh? Speeding up or slowing down? So, when it comes to... He's slowing down. When it comes to, you know, positioning and angling and all that stuff, it really is... In this game, it really is an awful lot about being in the right place at the right time. Problem with this map is there's no right place, ever. There's no, you can't successfully maneuver on this map and get away with it because all of the enemies are basically going to do what they're doing in this match, just camp. And us, you know, we're gonna land shots on the deck of a Conqueror, get a normal penetrating hit, and do 0 damage because, well, you know, wargaming. Those look like 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are Shimakaze torps. I'm guessing they are 20k torps. Based upon the fact that they are still moving, I'm guessing that they're Shimakaze torps. And this is, like, people wonder, what do Shimakaze's 20k torps do? Well, they do a very good job of, like, look at what they're doing with me right now. Yeah, they're not going to hit me, but they force me to turn away. They force me to change my position and either open myself up or, you know, eat a torpedo. Those are definitely 20k Shimakaze torps. It'd be nice to have that Shimakaze gone. Alright, back to turning and engaging here. Angel of Death. Blue Pocahontas and Kaltor 69. Thanks for the well wishes. And Courageous Curry. Man, we got a lot of people showing up. I like this. Chapayev has more range and better shell arcs than Cleveland. With Cleveland, you need to get up close and use islands for cover. And Cleveland is a very, very, very map-dependent cruiser. There's just no getting around that. You really have to have the right map in order to make the most use of it. But when you do get those maps, it's an insane amount of fun. Backing up. Wow, we were able to fire that without being detected. That's scary. Well, I mean, that's scary for them. Because now they don't know. Alright, so we're going to step up our A game here. Because we need it. So we're maneuvering on this Iowa. If nothing else, we're going to try and get side shots on him. He decides to, you know, angle or unangle himself. And then we're just gonna kind of, I don't want to say YOLO charge, that's the wrong wording for it, but we're gonna move on towards this Montana and see if we can't finish him off. Well, he's probably dead, but yeah, he's gonna make a turn in. This is a typical maneuver. So he's dead. He knows he's dead, so he's gonna try and prolong it as best he possibly can. We're gonna put shots out on him because I know that if he survives this hail, he's broadside to us. Yeah, he died. Now, had he lived just a little bit longer there, we would have most likely have gotten the kill. Actually, there's no most likely about it. We would have definitely gotten the kill. Yes, somebody detect the Des Moines. This is all about guessing. We might be able to sneak that. I don't know. Dispersion looks like it's cooperating. Overled a little bit, but was able to get some damage. Of course, now there's a Des Moines spotted. This has been a very uninteresting and unenthusiastic game in this ship, but kind of working with what we had for a map, and not really a good map for this. Oh, hello. Definitely turning in. Definitely turning in. Secondaries on... Yeah. I don't know where his torpedoes are, but I guess it doesn't matter. That was a really rough start to this match, so... Alright, we will do better in our next battle. I'm guessing bottom of the team. Yeah. Second to the bottom of the team. Oof. Apparently I'm out of practice. Any chance you'll play CV? No, unlikely. Okay. I don't think that Conqueror was using the 457s. I think he was using the, I definitely think he was using the smaller guns. There's no reason to take the 457s. Well, unless you're shooting AP on them all the time, but he wasn't. Missouri needs Montana captain, so we will go play Missouri, since we had a request for that. But before we do that, let's collect our container. The other team's DDs definitely loved me in that match, although only one torpedo managed to hit me. I had a lot of potential damage, but didn't really do much the whole game. Wrong ship for the long-range sniping engagements, and of course that map forced us into that. So... For the French community, we need tips for Buffalo, please. Free XP to Des Moines. No, I'm just kidding. We'll try and get a Buffalo match in here. I hate Buffalo. I would rather have my tier 9 Baltimore back than play Buffalo ever. You have a better chance of seeing a Roma before a CV. Man, after the last live stream's Roma match, like I really what I should have done is I should have pulled that video out, and I still can because I have it. I should pull that video out and send it to Wargaming and be like, at no point if I was in any other battleship would have this been the reality. I would have destroyed that Yamato, at least taken half his hit points off. Nope. Not in that ship. What cars are in your town, city's police force? Our police department has 2 Explorers, 2 Expeditions, a Chevy Tahoe, and a Chevy Impala. That be it. Would I recommend Dunkirk? Absolutely. Have you got a new build for Baltimore now? It's lost the tier 9 extra upgrade. It's the same build that I had before. Long live the cheese. Right? Anyway, I think it's just the tier 9 minus the upgrade. Hey, Courageous Curry is now hosting me. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. I really think that Dunkirk is probably one of the better... Oh, yeah. Let's not let's not be the only battleship up here. Let's not be the only ship up here. I guess we'll follow this Des Monies here. Yeah, Dunkirk is an excellent tier 6 premium. I enjoy it. There's a lot of people who don't, and I get the reasons why they don't. It can be a little frustrating dealing with the accuracy or lack thereof, but it really is, to me, it really is a much better tier 6 premium than like Mutsu. Mutsu is a really god-awful tier 6 premium battleship. I mean, it's workable, but it's really bad. Like, it's definitely not the kind of battleship that is for the average player. Whereas I think Dunkirk, you know, Dunkirk has its frustrating moments, but overwhelmingly is usually pretty solid. Just keep sailing, just keep sailing, just keep sailing, just keep sailing. Oh, come on! Oh man, we got kind of shafted on that. Dispersion was like, nope. Oh, that would have been so much more fun. I wish this Des Moines, our whole team is abandoning B. That's kind of a bad idea. Yes, I am on the North American server, and yes, Arizona is the best tier 6 premium battleship by light years. By light years. Well, we're gonna do something that I'm gonna call risky. We're gonna go for the sea cap, and we're gonna use this hopefully as a flanking maneuver. I'm hoping that I can get hidden before the I'm hoping I can get between these islands before I get detected, because it would be absolutely hilarious to oh god, it's so tempting. He's angled just enough. You look at the angle on the mini-map, you can see the angle thanks to them adding in this godforsaken mod. Or what was a mod. And you could see the angle at which we would be engaging each other. Now he's turning in, so it's a good thing we didn't engage him. But as we keep working this angle, if I can get to a point where I can stealth fire at him, that would be... Yes, I like it. Yeah. That's gonna be hopefully good. Dev struck Yamato. Nope, just a miss. Complete miss. Not even a near miss. Complete whiffed it. Not a good ship to just completely whiff, but he's playing the throttle game, so we're just gonna keep this end run going. They didn't notice. Jesus, wargaming. 2 overpens for 7,000 damage. I'm not sure that's how this works. I'll take it. So this is the advantage of the... We're not getting a whole lot in potential damage, so we're not doing really big battleshipy things, but what we are doing is we are making a pretty healthy impact. No, I'm not detected when I'm not around the corner. Goodness. Hey, buddy. Now I'm No, I'm still detected because there's an enemy ship detecting me. There we go. He did. So again, at this point we're more or less... Ooh. That's pretty telling, actually. Yeah, there's an enemy battleship off to this side. And detected, and not detected, and detected, and not detected. So we will know if we get torpedoes. They've got one destroyer left, and it's a Shimakaze. Of course it is. Last seen down at their other spawn, or down at the southern point, so that's always a good sign. At this point, we're kind of in a really good place if we can really work the angles pretty solidly. I really think that depending on how they continue to deploy themselves, we might be able to exploit this pretty healthily. Would have loved to have gotten a Citadel on that Yamato, but as we all know, Yamato is not Citadelable. I YOLO'd. Yep. Radar. There's nothing near you that has radar, and the Shimakaze's in the south. We're gonna... It's kind of a waste, but we'll do it. Whoa. That could be nasty if he just sits there. I'm guessing we'll get a bunch of bounces and an overpen. Especially now that he's moving. Oh, no, 13,000 damage. Alright. This Des Moines is... Baron von Bowles, huh? Okay, if I were this Des Moines, back it up. Yep. Nope, he's going forward. Oh, back up. Back up, back up, back up. Dang it. Well, we gambled. We lost. We're getting close enough, and we got this UA Young here. We're just going to keep pushing. So now we're going to focus our attention ahead. And I'm going to pray that this UA Young... Ooh. Nope, this is going to be our last salvo at the Yamato. He's turning out and away. Alabama... It's kind of... No, he's going to turn in. Nope. Yep. Thought so. I really need to start focusing these two down because, yeah, we'll just Alabama. Usually that is bad, but this could have been a better YOLO. It could have ended better. We need to angle in just a little bit more, and focus our front guns, and then we just need to back up. This is one of the few times in which you will see... Yes. Yes. This is one of the few times in which you will see me actually bow camp in a U.S. battleship, like hardcore bow camp. And we got robbed. UA Young, you need to get out of there, man. I'm gonna focus. We're gonna push this. The reason why we're pushing it now is because the Alabama and them are distracted by the fact that there is a UA Young at point-blank range to them, and we definitely need to deal with that. We definitely need to... No! Wow! How did he even spot him? He must have really... This is now the worst positioning in the game. Thanks to the UA Young not doing what he should have done, which is leaving. And we don't have a very good recourse. Oh my goodness, yes we do. This just changed for the better. We're gonna hang on to our damage control party. We're gonna finish off this Montana if we can. Good God, we're cracking A. Especially if he's gonna shoot HE like that. Screw him. Die. Okay. Gonna prepare the pirate broadside. Well, screw you too, dude. Whatever. Ramming for the lose. What a terrible tactic. He would have probably won that battle had he just kept going. But whatever. What's my opinion on Admiral Hipper? Recently just researched it, waiting on currency to buy it. Admiral Hipper is really, really, really good, really good, in my opinion, is a really good cruiser, especially at Tier 8. It is a little bit of a specialty cruiser in the fact that you really have to, pick and choose your engagements and use whatever broadsides you can get a hold of to actually, get the most out of it. But in my opinion, I think it's a very solid Tier 8 cruiser. It has a lot of potential if you're playing it well. And of course, it's received almost continuous buffs. Just remember that, like all the German cruisers, AP, armor piercing, broadside shots, armor piercing. Always. Always, 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 always. Especially on battleships, so like we'll use the Montana here, because you will see these, unfortunately, often. So, on the Montana, you can see where the armor belt is at, where the pattern kind of doubles back. There's that gray line there, that's the armor belt. You want your shots to land above that and in the superstructure, and that's going to be how you get the most damage using AP on a, wow, what the, never mind. So that's where you need to aim with that. We're going to leave this one because we're definitely going to lose that. No reason to hang around and bore everyone with that nonsense. So we will go ahead and we will move along. Got a collection item edition. Was that a duplicate? So that was it. Yes, that was a duplicate. That means wait a minute. Was it a duplicate? Yes. That means we can unlock another one. Not that it matters. Just means I'm getting that much closer to having the Yamato campaign completely done. Let's pull up... We had a request for Buffalo, and... I'm gonna spend... No, I don't have any free Cap Commander XP to spend. I hate this ship. I don't care for it. It's set up exactly like I had the Baltimore set up. I am really considering... and I mean highly considering, ditching concealment systems for Steering Gears Mod 2, because this thing is just a freaking garbage barge. 800 meter turning radius, 9-second rudder shift time, Des Moines. 770 and 6.9. Almost over 2.1 seconds and 30 meters tighter on a Des Moines. But they share the same problem, and I hate this problem so much. Let's choose a different port to show this off, though. We'll go to the Philippines. Been a while since we've been there. So you can see where the water's at in relation to the Citadel. The Citadel is, unfortunately, the yellow portion. This is Des Moines. So everybody, it's not a surprise that Des Moines has a high Citadel. Here's Buffalo's. It's actually bigger. It actually sticks further out of the water. How ridiculous. The ship is longer, it's less maneuverable, and less armored. We still have the 27mm bow plating, but the deck armor is 27mm, which means that anything 16 inches or larger penetrates through your deck. And as I'm sure you can imagine, it goes into the top of your Citadel and goes 76mm? Crap, I got like 800mm of freaking armor pen at this angle, so... and it just nukes you. That's why I hate this ship. It's absolutely frustrating to play. I have been a longtime supporter that Seattle and Buffalo should go away and be replaced with Fargo and Oregon City. And anybody who says, yeah, but those are basically Cleveland and Baltimore, my comment is exactly. They're real ships. And the differences are more than justified because the Tier 8, Tier 9 copycat thing already exists. Mogami Ibuki. There you go. So there's that. Plus, we go to the Japanese destroyer line and we start seeing even more doubles. Hatsuharu Shiratsuyu. Hibiki. Well, yeah. Fubuki Akatsuki. Those are all basic repeats of each other. Oh, but wait, there's more. Kagero Yugamo. Those are basically repeats of the preceding the preceding destroyer, or cruiser, as the case may be, and it totally justifies it. I mean, I just don't get it. And Victor Yao is right. I don't get why they put in Seattle anyway. I don't get why they put in Buffalo. For the record, this design, and I've went on this rant before, this step-down rear deck design with the midships, the middle aircraft handling facilities, went away in the 1930s. And it went away for very important reasons. Do you see all of this deck space that is not being covered by any aircraft gun mounts? Yeah. The only two ships that were made after 1938 that had this, a midship aircraft handling facility, were the two Alaska-class large cruisers. Gotta be careful. I don't want to piss too many people off, but I just... The captains on those ships absolutely hated this. They wanted more AA guns or more secondaries. They never got it. So, yep. Also, 12 8-inch guns, and then going back down to 9 with Des Moines. I think I'd much rather have my an Oregon City as the final ones. You know, the big differences, for those who are wondering, between the Fargos and the Oregon Cities and the preceding Cleveland and Baltimore's respectively, is that they changed the superstructure so that they had better fields of fire for the AA guns. And so you could make a fairly healthy case that you could improve the AA gun efficiency, or if you really wanted to do it, they could take out the they could take off the 40mm Bofors and put on the 3-inch 50s, because post World War II the Bofors got stripped off of almost all of the US heavy cruisers that were going to stay in service, and they were replaced by the 3-inch 50 dual purpose gun mounts. And obviously the 3-inch 50s are superior in just about every way for anti-aircraft purposes. And a lot of people are going to go, yeah, but AA power creep, you're the CV, blah, 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 blah. Yep, exactly. What's the US's primary national trait? Massive amounts of anti-aircraft batteries. What is the one thing that they are kind of not real strong on right now at Tier 9? Anti-aircraft batteries. I mean, Buffalo's AA battery suite isn't terrible, but it ain't fantastic either. One bounce? I wasn't even aiming at him. We'll just keep working this angle. I'm not about to go out into the open over there. I am not about to go hunt down that destroyer. Take a page out of Euro's book and not be that guy to die trying to deploy radar. We're just going to keep working these angles because... number one, these islands do a very good job of do a really good job of obscuring the angle and range of the ship. And so we do get moments like that where we basically get ignored. Or they just miss. A lot of Buffalo's AAs in the aft end, which, if you kite, which many cruiser captains will, you lose that before anything else. We're gonna play this one. Oh, we're detected anyway. We're gonna play I was gonna say we were gonna play this one a little bit more cautiously, for lack of a better phrase, with regards to this upcoming radar deployment. We do have 9.5K radar, basically 9.5K. It's 945, but whatever. So we do have to get a little bit closer, but we're gonna go see if we can't overtake this UA Young's smoke and enjoy it for ourselves. I'm gonna guess not. Island armor is best armor. Really used for detection to go down. Really used for my detection to go down. Right? Meow. No, we're gonna start... Oh, as I say, we're about to start taking a whole bunch of damage. He just fired, so let's go ahead and let's see if we can't get him on fire. Again, we're gonna try and put this island there. This island. We're gonna try and put this hey, fire! Yay! We're gonna try and put this smoke between us and what we're shooting at. This is what I meant by hijacking his smoke. He burned his damage control party. Would not have been my first choice. Especially since all it did was open him up to even more damage. We gotta be getting close. Okay, we popped our radar. UA Young is what's spotting us. Which means his torpedoes are on the way, which means we are going to go ahead and... Oh, big hit. He's on fire. He's heating up. And Monarch... That was rude. Goodbye. So their whole team has basically run off. I'm not complaining, but it's just kind of like, really, guys? Get rid of steering mod 2 and Cleveland for propulsion mod. Feels way better because when I sailed in Baltimore, I always felt sluggish. Yeah, I mean it. What? Really? Dude. Our team is just melting for what it's worth. They're doing them well. It's because we have a Montana that's all the way in the back. That doesn't help either. We would like to continue. Our choices are quite clear. We either continue to charge this UA Young and potentially get a kill. We're detected. Tells me out of his smoke. Out of his smoke. Direction I thought he would be. Yep. Thought so. That is super annoying. Man, if I had that kind of luck when I when I was playing that ship, it would be a different story here. Alright, well. Wah wah wah. We're getting close enough to where I honestly believe that we could, we're gonna hold on to this. We're close enough to him that I think we can pop our radar and get him. Yeah, he's gonna be in this for a while. Now, if I were him, would have probably popped my torpedoes off the end of this island. To try and get the, oh, for Pete's sakes. And... I'm gonna switch to AP. Oh, wow. Good dodging on his part. We are leading the charge over here, but not really to our benefit to continue to push this aggressively with the ships that they've got where they've got them. We're just gonna keep shooting at this Baltimore. Ooh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. That is like the one gratifying feeling. Holy crap. Fortune favors the stupid, right? That's what we're going with. Stupid favors the stupid. I'm detected still, which means that he's just gonna spot. That also means that he's probably within radar range. Got 50 seconds. So we're gonna change our angle of attack here. He's got a ways before his torpedoes come back up, but we don't ever have anything that we can effectively engage. So I'm gonna try and split between the Henri and I. This is gonna put me back in contention for finding him a little bit better. I think between the Henri and I think we're gonna be able to find him. We want our guns to traverse the other way. We also want to. Oh, now we can engage him, so might as well. Nope, keep turning this way. Waiting for our main battery here to finish traversing. Slow down. UA Young. Okay, so the UA Young just popped up. I don't know what's spotting him. I don't care to know what's spotting him. What I do know is that he needs to die at this juncture now. And... nope! Hey, buddy! Remember how you ran from me the last time? Yeah, not this time. That was a very important kill for us to get. Now we're gonna focus on the North Carolina. So this ship has dubious at best durability, so fortunate. He was really trying to get me there. And down goes the North Carolina. And we got ourselves this convenient smoke cloud here to really push the advance. We're going to keep... they're going to push to B, so we're going to take this and we're going to go to... and we're going to go this way with it. Hoping... our existence... remember how I said I was hoping that our existence would become a surprise? I was beginning to say that. It kind of became a surprise. And kind of not. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. This... oh, that was fortuitous. Look at that! Derp to turret. Thanks, Wargaming, for making such a crappy U.S. cruiser. Okay. We're not going to win a rate of fire battle with only 3 guns, so what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and derp a turret of his. If we can. Only way we're going to accomplish that is by dragging him further and further this way. Or we'll just wait for him to do something stupid, like that. That's gonna hurt him a lot. Like all U.S. battleships, or cruisers, I mean. AP, all the things. Very important. Ouch. I really? Our Montana is doing things he probably shouldn't do. I have 1 radar charge left. The question is, Minotaur or not? And I think we'll switch back to AP. He's plenty far enough away. We got a ways to go before we can catch him with radar. Want to make sure that as I'm spamming the U key here that I don't accidentally hit the Y key. Yup. Dubious durability. Look at it. Look at it. That Minotaur lopped off like 9K in in a brief second. Getting into radar range here. You know roughly where he's at. Oh, his smoke is going down. I'm not detected, which means he bailed out the back end. Okay, start turning this. And our Montana is going to die because, you know, reasons. One of two things is happening. Either the Minotaur backed up behind this island, in which case the Henri would be detecting him. I really want to pop my radar, but I know that I'm not detected, which means he's not in range. Almost have their entire cap. We're gonna switch back to HE. Okay, we gotta count. Because it's not the Minotaur that's detecting us, it's the Harakaze. It was the Minotaur, but more important is the Harakaze. Okay. Got him. Nice. Good kill, good kill. Important kill, mind you. Very important kill. Woo! Yes! Alright. Good evening, Adam. Good evening, everybody else that has joined up. We just completed ourselves a Buffalo match, and as I've mentioned before, I really don't care for this ship. I mean, we had a pretty good game in it, but I don't care for it at all. I would take my Tier 9 Baltimore back if they offered... I'll just throw this out there. Let's say they made a St. Paul or any of the other Baltimore class Tier 9 premium for free XP only. I would spend the money to convert free XP to buy the thing yesterday. And I've got more than enough of it. So, I would kill to have a Tier 9 my Tier 9 Baltimore back. I really would. I like the... What did we get from that? Yay. What is this? Earn the most XP on your team 2 times. We can do that. I much prefer it. I don't really care for this ship at all. So, it really isn't very good. Now, stark contrast, Tier 8 Baltimore, losing its heel was definitely has changed this ship. I don't want to say for the worst, but it's for the worst. I mean, they had to in order to fit it Tier 8, personally, but Pittsburgh without a bow. Oh my goodness. So let's... we played that. We played that. We need some... We need some destroyer action. We'll play some Yue Young. So let's take this back to our naval base, our daytime naval base. Mod is available through the Aslane's mod packs, for those who are wondering. Premium port Black Sea, I think is what it's listed as. Changes the premium port's skybox to that of the Black Sea one. So, Wargaming needs to give us USS Alaska. Nah. Yes, that's Land Warrior. Old Baltimore and New Baltimore have the same great bow armor, except for New Baltimore will occasionally see Tier 6s, which feels dirty. I mean, feels legitimately dirty. Why would they have the same setup as Des Moines at Tier 9 and replace it with a different play style and slower fire rate? Well, you know, some of us were asking the same question, but I think it was more of a case of we need to do the U.S. cruiser line split, and we already have the Buffalo as an asset in the game. The model is already done 90%. And a few small tweaks, and it would be available to use. Well, I don't know what their explanation is for some of the other ships, but I don't care for the design language chosen for Buffalo at its tier, because that ship would have never gotten built that way. So, Yue Young, Alan M. Sumner class. should probably remember that the C key is not the key I use to look around with this ship anymore. But Allen M. Sumner class, basically a Fletcher hull, but gearing gun configuration in bridge. A true Fletcher hull, instead of the gearing is a slightly enlarged variant thereof. Destroyer gameplay, Shimakaze, Khabarovsk, Chungmu, Benson, Loyang. With the exception of the Khabarovsk, I think we should... these two might be a bit of a problem. Why would you give the Moskva a buff in the fore and aft armor from 25 to 50? What a dang joke, will be another broken OP buff ship. Well, you know, Russian bias. That's usually the easiest example. I wish there was a mod that showed location of smoke on a mini-map or showed their distance to you above them on the actual mini-map. I think that'd provide way too much information. I already don't care for the, like, for instance, if I select this North Carolina, see on the minimap how it tells me what his angle is and what path he's going on? That gives so much information out. It is a massive amount of information that it gives out. It's really not wise for them to do it this way. But they've chosen to. They have chosen, or been chosen. I think that's going to be Harry. But we'll launch him anyway. No! Whatever. That is also not what I wanted, but we can spare a... No, I think that Des Moines is backing up. Ooh. We'll just say we laid this smoke for our team, or something. Chaotic Angel. I really don't know why they went the route that they went, but they went it. At this point, I really honestly believe that we could... This would be one of those few times that having radar up here would be useful as heck. Des Moines is there. Really wanted to cause problems. He could radar me. We're gonna... Yeah, I was gonna say, we're gonna proxy spot somebody somewhere. Minotaur? Oh, I want the forward guns. Okay, he's backing up the other side. Gearing, you failed me. Woo! Woo, lad. Woo. Oh, seriously. He launched torpedoes there, in case anyone was wondering what he was doing. Yeah, there they are. He missed. Mistake. Now we will pay. And kill. Got him. Okay, we got a Shima straight ahead. So we're gonna back this guy up as best as we possibly can. I really hope that the Shimakaze doesn't just decide to come around the bend here. NC, really, game? NC's, what is the NC doing? I don't know. I think if we play this right, we might be able to make a dash up between... Chungmu is in a really good place over there. Might be able to make a dash up by this up to torpedo this North Carolina before finding us that Missouri over there. Yeah, that's the Shimakaze still detecting us. Crap. Des Moines is out in the open. There's no way that the Des Moines will ever stop behind this, or ever keep going past this island. Doesn't mean I can't use... No, I don't know that we really want to, though. Yep, there we go. We're gonna see if we can't get, we can't bait out a damage control party before torpedoes get there. I think we're gonna get at least one out of this mix. I don't know which one it's gonna be, but we should get at least one. Also, not gonna hang out in the smoke. Okay, there's the fire. You gonna burn it? Nope. Yep, he burned it. So if we get one torpedo hit that causes a flood, oh, we're not gonna get it. Turned away. Okay, we got Missouri here. Wow, our team just melted. Of course it did. I'm playing. That's why. Not even the weekend, guys. What's that noise all about? Yeah. So close. Missouri. Boop. Surprised I didn't get a radar out of that. Tech did. Only be the Shima. There is a Missouri incoming, so I definitely don't want to, I definitely don't want to eat, his radar if I can avoid it. Detected again. Missouri. There's no way he is not turning in after this. Just in case. To deploy ourselves a little bit of a smoke. My hope is that this... Knew that was gonna come. That was a no-brainer. Kamikaze engaging me? Yeah. And as per the norm... Ooh, no, it was a Khabarovsk that was engaging me, actually. Oh, you're over here. I ain't afraid of you. Forbes magazine has an article about flavored beaver butts? What? What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. Because that's supposed to be a delicacy? I mean, if it is, it's not a very good sounding one. This is one of the few times where I wish I had torpedoes that could hit more than just battleships and cruisers. I know that Lo Yang is... yeah. What I would have done. Herpets? Really? There is a Hindenburg that's over there. We're gonna let our detection die down a little bit. I don't think it's gonna really matter all that much. We're gonna bolt out of this. We don't have enough time for this strategy to work. So the way that this strategy in this game, and what we could do right now to get it to work, we would need an additional 10 minutes. Because really the strategy that's being employed by my team right now is the strategy of, gonna beach himself? Anyway, the strategy that's being employed right now is a strategy of basically killing off the loners. Just don't know that there's enough time to really accomplish that in this match. So we spotted this Montana again. The only way that this could feasibly work is if I get in a position to nuke him. Just spotted the Khabarovsk. Unfortunately, unless somebody gets him to make a hard... well, his left, my right. I don't think we're going to be able to accomplish much. Might be able to loop back around and get at least a better angle. But, I mean, that's going to put us dangerously close to the enemy's ships over here. I don't have to worry about hitting him with those. What I do need to worry about, though, being... what is this Montana doing? I mean, this match is over, so I mean, there's no point in really worrying too much about it. I don't know that we're gonna get some damage, but beyond that, I don't think we're gonna get much else. I don't even know that we're gonna get that. We've gotten 0 torpedo hits this match, just to show exactly how effective this ship is. Hindenburg. That's gonna almost assuredly come with radar. Or hydro, my bad. Here's the Hindenburg. Be nice to have my torpedoes up sooner than this. I'm just gonna keep working this angle because, yeah, there's the hydro. The only thing that can engage me is that Montana. I don't think the Hindenburg is ever going to come around. This other one might, though. Well, I think this match will be over by the time these find home, but... and he's going to be able to see these, so... I need to launch a set long, and I need to launch a set that are unavoidable. Like that set. Yeah, just frackin' kill me already. Wow! Serious. It's now the Lo Yang that was detecting me. We managed to survive that somehow. Yeah, hydro is actually active sonar, not passive sonar, so. Hey Lulu, how's it going, man? Frustrating game. But guess I can't blame a whole lot on anyone else aside from myself, so that's been the most consistent problem so far. Not being in the right place at the right time can be very difficult to get around, to work around anyway. We can play pretty much whatever. It has been a while. Make sure there's not any ships that I'm forgetting. And we'll play a little bit of Zhao action. It's been a while since we played that. Yes. I misjudged his, I misjudged how quickly he was slowing down, or would slow down. I don't know if he was running, like, no, there's no speed boost. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Misjudged it. That's my bad. How are you firing without aiming accurately? What do you mean? God, this map again? There is a way to actually... So, okay. Have you ever noticed how when you select a target and you have that white circle around them, how the camera will move with it? And if you, like, stop putting mouse inputs in, it'll keep tracking on the last path that it saw for range and distance and all that. If you've noticed, that's actually, like, taking the position of a fire control computer. And you can hold the right mouse button down, which is what this is, and it won't move your guns, and it'll continue to track the last target that you had at the last aiming point. And so a lot of what you're seeing there when I'm firing but I'm looking around like this is me holding down the right mouse button, looking around, while simultaneously firing at the last ship that I had. So that's one tactic that I use quite frequently, actually. Finally back from vacation to Colorado. Missed you all. Glad to be back for the stream. Well, welcome back, Super Crew. We have a Kronstadt on our team. Well, that's all these live streams are. Is inaccurate fire. We come for the fun, not the skills. You're funny. Go to Gulag. Hey, there's one of our there's one of our sponsor emotes. There's a couple of them. Will, you want to demonstrate them all? There should be, like, I think there's Wow's Poi. I think there's, I don't know. We're just being a goof. Alright, this gearing would have been nice to have him spotted because, would have been able to add some damage. So, Zhao AP, I love this ship for its AP. Don't turn, don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. That's gonna hurt. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you. To those who say Zhao's AP sucks. Jesus. And first blood. Nope, not first blood, but kill. Oh, man. That was awesome. One salvo, 25,000 damage. I'll buy that. I will take that. That was... Woof. All right, so we're gonna turn back around. We're gonna turn back into the traditional flamethrower. Man, that was really quite comic. Zhao's AP, very strong. It actually has more damage than Des Moines. So Des Moines' damage is only 5k with its AP. But it has those favorable bounce angles that make it more likely to actually land Citadel hits. Anyone see what I'm seeing? Are we just getting, like, is this the match where we get, like, 500 Citadel hits? Because everything is sailing broadside to us? This has to be that match. There's another 20,000 damage in one salvo. So this ship, and this is why I cringe when people are like, yeah, but, you know, you don't want, you know, expert loader on your Zhao. Like, what? If it wasn't for expert loader, I wouldn't have been able to do that much damage. That's the whole reason I did all the damage that I did there. Oops, sorry. It's also not too bad against battleships. I mean, it's not anything you're gonna, like, you're not gonna do, you know, Hindenburg levels of damage against, but we really need this gearing dead. Oh, hey! Senjo trying to turn herself into a island, apparently. Oh, sorry, I used the old name for this ship. Montana is charging in. He's trying to get behind that island there. Didn't work. Have they given us 12k torps? No, they're still only at 8k. And of course, the minute I actually attempt to demonstrate the AP against a broadside-ish target, we get a Montana that is being a troll. We're gonna live dangerously here, because why not? I've mentioned it before in other not necessarily live streams, but in other you gonna beach himself? Yep, he did. Actually, have fairly long-range secondaries on this thing, all things considered. We're gonna be paying special attention to this Montana over here, while we simultaneously drill this gearing as best we possibly can. So, anyone know what I'm about to do? Anyone think it's gonna work? I sure as heck don't. We should probably start accelerating now. Come out, wherever you are. Which way are his guns aiming? Well, they're aiming at me, but he's not even. Goodbye. It worked! It worked! Now let's move before gearing torps come in. And the best part is we're not even detected. Oh, man. I like this boat. Is it the Missouri? Yeah, it's the Missouri that's detecting us. I was like, wait a minute. What's detecting me right now? Oh, that's right. The Missouri. I wish I had Hydro instead of defensive fire. That's all I gotta say. Oh, he went around the island. I don't think we're gonna have to worry nearly as much about him right now. We are gonna turn. Might as well. At this juncture. We ain't got nothing to gain by sitting here. Go ahead and reload the AP salvo because there's a Zao that's coming around the bend over here. There's the gearing again. Where's that Zao? There he is. Again, AP, Zao. Yep. 2 more citadels and 20,000 damage. Is anyone convinced yet that Zao's AP is strong? I mean, seriously. Seriously. Think about this for a minute. What is it that... What do they really have going... What is... Oh, hey. Hey. Yusa. Accelerate. Worry about the guns later. Somebody else is gonna get the kill. No. we are going to continue to move towards him. If he keeps maneuvering, we know his last known. Really wish I had Hydra right about now. It'd be nice to have a little bit of warning. Hey, the AP on this thing is quite good. 10 citadels. Jesus criminy. How is he just being randomly detected? That's what I want to know. We're gonna get a freaking secondary. Oh! What?! He's dead now. Where's his torpedoes? We're gonna continue to sail at him just in case, but where are his torpedoes at? Makes no sense. Oh, we didn't spot any right off the bat. Well, I'm guessing that they're not incoming. Or if they are, they missed. They're not incoming. How? How could I have gotten this lucky to get 10 Citadel hits in a Zao of all ships? Now, granted, 5 of those were from that Minotaur, so I mean that definitely helped our situation a lot. But man, doing some work. You may have destroyed his torpedo tubes. Oh, that's a fair point. I didn't think about that. I would go check, but he appears to be in great pain right now. And all of this, really quite minimal levels of damage taken, it's considered. Did Tashkent really blow up her engines? I don't know. Where's Moon Puma? Moon Puma would be able to tell us. Okay. For someone starting out in this game, is the premium account quote-unquote worth it? Yeah, I would say so. It really does help gain a lot more credits. It does help gain a lot more experience per battle. So I would say it's worth it if you plan on playing this game for a while. If all you're going to do is play this game occasionally, obviously the premium time is not a good investment. You really do have to, like, if you buy a month's worth of premium, I would highly recommend that you spend a month playing. Because otherwise, well, for one, you're not getting any return on your investment, but two, you really get the most out of it when you use it quite often. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 ships lost that entire match. That's... Who said Zhao's AP is terrible? Jesus. Even taking out the torpedoes, 110,000 damage, of which 80,000 of it was armor piercing on Zhao, of all ships. What's next? They're going to tell me that Conqueror has good AP too? I mean, seriously, what's the hell about? Ooh. That's part of a collection that I'm not currently collecting, so sweet. Always ask, said Dead Geary. Oh, goodness. Were you going to do the Russian cruiser line tutorial soon or after the French battleship line? No, it's coming out simultaneously. I have the Novik battle stuff done. I was going to sit down and do it this morning, but I got sidetracked heavily. I was watching cosplay videos of people playing Warhammer 40k Space Marines, like 7-foot tall EVA foam things. I was also watching Adam Savage from Mythbusters, his channel Tested. It's not a good excuse, but it's an excuse. We played 2 battles. We need more destroyer gameplay. Said destroyer gameplay, not garbage gameplay. Conqueror has bad HE. You know what? It's been a while since we've had Akatsuki out for a match, so we'll play Akatsuki. Akatsuki's captain. This is my Akatsuki captain. Yes. Yes, indeed. You are seeing that correctly. I will not kid you. You are seeing that correctly. Modules. Here are the modules I have on her. Hello. Okay. This is how I have mine set up and upgraded. Main armaments mod 1, propulsion mod 1, aiming systems mod 1, propulsion mod 2. That's because the rudder shift time at 3.2 seconds is actually quite good. Concealment is our biggest downside, 6.4k. He's small back. What was he? Was he the gearing? I think he was the gearing. Maybe not. Nope, he was our turpits. Okay, so anyway, we will go and we will take Akatsuki out. This is my smartphone captain, okay. Concealment is its only downside. I would would love for them to readdress her concealment. Bring it down to 6.0 or 6.0. That's fair. That puts her as stealthier than their tier 6 counterparts, but doesn't put her stealthier than the tier 8 Kagero or the tier 9 Yugamo or tier 10 Shimakaze. Not that you'll see tier 10s, but I think that would be a good fair trade. And that would really make the ship brokenly overpowered, but you know, hey, I was a big opponent to dropping Shimakaze's concealment because Shimakaze is also brokenly overpowered, but what do I know? I only enjoy playing the living crap out of these things. That's awkward. Barta fell because they never had never had innovation and they had breeding issues, so over time their losses would be harder to replace. That sounds an awful lot like what the Space Marines do. Kind of. Not really. As long as they don't nerf anything else. Yeah, well, there's not much else to nerf. I mean, duh, just listen on the forums. I mean, her guns are terrible. Her torpedoes are even worse. I mean, after all, Farragut's torpedoes are stealthier. These things get spotted from 1.7k, if I remember correctly. Of course, it doesn't tell you. No, 1.9k, my bad. Anybody else trying to stream snipe me? Well, that's rude. What if I don't want to be stream sniped? What then? That's just rude. Stream sniping is kind of rude, but I mean it happens. Adam and Jamie killed Mythbusters. If by killed it you mean they absolutely killed it in the sense that they did a fantastic job, I'd be surprised, but I don't blame them. They probably ran out of things to really test. I mean, we can all think of things to test, but oh, run away. Atlanta, I will gun you down if you come any closer. Screw it. We're gonna launch torpedoes even though he's quite clearly not coming this way. And we're detected by aircraft. Oh, he might be. Let's see if we can't bait him. Bait is successful. Atlanta. Bait. Oh, we even started him on fire. Add some AA to this mix to try and help out our carrier a little bit here. Believe it or not, Akatsuki's AA is actually, I don't want to say stout like it's a, you know, like it's Atlanta levels of AA, but it's enough to help offset some of the stuff. I don't think we're gonna get any torpedo hits, unfortunately. Oh! They didn't quite bait him hard enough. It's alright though. We got shell arcs on our side. I mean, not like huge amounts of shell arcs on our side, but we do have shell arcs on our side. Hey! We shot one down. Let's turn our AA back off. Okay. Mayhan. I'm game. Let's go, Mayhan. Oh no. We're off. Oop. Oop, 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 oop. Did he beach himself? I can't tell if he beached himself or not. Oh, the ship does also have really good gun arcs for charging as well. I mean, that's not too bad, all things considered. So their whole team is going the other direction. So we could use to make some conscious choices about going that way instead of continuing to go this way. If you want feedback, send to Flamu. He'll gladly call you a potato. Do you accept videos for replaying and feedback on that game, good and bad, captain-wise? My only problem with doing, and I had to explain this a little bit to, actually I think it was Lil Will. Was it you, Lil Will? I can't remember. My biggest problem that I have with this game and replays, and the reason why you don't see me do them, is because of the replay system in this game is absolute garbage. It does a really poor job of actually... I don't want to say demonstrating, but that's really what it is. Does a really poor job, excuse me, of actually allowing me to create good videos. Okay, so airplanes spotting, not that big of a deal. Slam on the brakes. Fly right by, or they will land a massive hit and do all sorts of goody-goody gumdrop damage. Carrier. Ugh! Seriously, knock it off. This has been an interesting match. They got enough battleships. The issue isn't battleship concentration. The issue is just getting to them. Carrier captain is apparently asleep at the wheel when it comes to taking out enemy aircraft, so I guess we're just on the spotting trip. Shiny horse going over there to deal with our Pepsi Cola. Probably going to deal with him quite handily. We're going to see if we can't go find ourselves a... I wish there was an option to, you know, have AA turn on when they are within your aircraft spotting distance. So that, you know... Here we go. Gosh dang it. In order for us to get anywhere close enough to launch torpedoes at this New Mexico, we're going to have to get within AA range of them things, I think. Because he is not turning in. Kill it! Goodness. Yes! Yes! Excellent! Party on! CVs really aren't showing up that much more. I mean, they are showing up a little bit more frequently, but at these lower tiers, there's always been a large carrier contingent. Pepsi sailing away. I think. No, he's... Oh well. Worst case scenario, if he turns, he turns. If he doesn't, he doesn't, and he eats a whole bunch of torpedoes. We are going to slow down a bit here. Yeah, he's turning. Alright. Since he's being a rude jerk face. Deploying our smoke rearward here. Oh yeah! Attaboy! Attaboy! Let's switch to AP. Goodbye! Or successful navigation. Alright. Need the Pepsi to, do what he's currently doing. Should be able to get some normal pens through here. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to get Citadel hits. It is time for us... No, we got 30 seconds. We're good. And they're sailing away, which is also good. He's on fire. He's heating up. Give me the kill. That would be amazing, because now we don't have to do anything aside from gun down this Pensacola, which we're going to go full speed. Double strike! Take it. Akatsuki's balance! Our T-22 is off doing what T-22s do best, I guess. Get him all the way up there doing his shtick. Jalapeno on his shtick. I'll take a double strike. Let's see if we can't add some more damage to this mix. Not afraid of you, Atlanta. Keep shooting. Let's go. Come at me, bro. Trying to distract him, actually, from the T-22. Yep. And maneuver. Hey, buddy. Bet you didn't think an Akatsuki would gun you down, did you? We're really playing to his disadvantage. I also think I outrange him. Ooh. He's the clever one. Mr. Grinch. Successful distraction was successful. This ship is such a good troll ship. This is why I like Japanese destroyers. You know, you'll never win a gunfight with a US destroyer. That's true. However, you can do so many fun things like troll the ever-living crap out of Atlantas. It's just not a ship that you would ever expect to be able to troll the crap out of, as the phrase goes. Turn in. Rippu, my hit point doo-poo. Aw. Come back here. Okay, torpedoes. Yes, those are widespread. Yes, I'm aware that they are widespread. No, I don't care that they are widespread. You giggle like a child. Yes, Tavorish, very old child. Do some more spotting. Go. No, I want the Atlanta. I don't care about anybody else but the Atlanta. We are gonna, I think... No. Need to go back and help deal with Shiny Horse. So, yeah. Texas. Yeah, I figured as much. It's a good thing our team is headed back to go deal with the Scharnhorst. Okay. He's probably... No, my smoke is gone, so I don't know. He'd be foolish to not come this way. He could actually hit me with his guns. I don't want to shoot at him if I can't. Peace is sending him to the bottom to the gulag in the deep blue sea. That's kind of the hope, isn't it? Who did I just spot? Atlanta. History? Yes! Oh my goodness. Did I mention how much I love trolling in this ship? Oh, it's so classic. Oh, frack off, carrier. Okay, so now we're gonna use our amazing gunnery power to deal with this deluxe wing. What? Yes, mine-laying ships did exist. There were dedicated mine layers as well, so it wasn't like there was just destroyers. But destroyers did comprise the bulk of mine-laying capabilities. 3K in damage. Sign me up. And we got a fire. Look at Akatsuki show how much she's an elephant lady. She's so elephant. He did. Knew that was coming. Hey. Myoko! Hajimarimasu! Time to sail away. Come sail away. Come sail away. Come sail away with me. Come sail away. Come sail away. Come sail away with me. I should keep my day job, right? Eat one. Eat one. Eat one. Dang it. I think Hydro must have Hydro up. If I had a smoke consumable left, I would totally use it, but since I don't... I'm just gonna keep working angles till the end of this match. We got 2 minutes to survive. Guns are facing my way as well, unfortunately. Don't think so. Now that she's turning away... I derped a gun with it? What? Should not be able to temporarily incapacitate a heavy cruiser's main battery with 5-inch shell fire. Let alone 5-inch HE shell fire. Rip! Oh, man. Near the ports is where mines were laid. Yep. They actually... You have to deploy mines in a shallow enough area that you can do it. So a lot of it was done near... a lot of it was done near ports. Some of it was done in rivers and other water, like shallow waterways where there was high traffic. That's usually where they want to do it because it allows them to take advantage of ships that are in what they would consider to be relatively unprepared condition. It allows them to, it allows the mines to do more damage that way, because the assumption is that their damage control parties will either be relaxed or their damage control, like, standard operating procedures will be more relaxed, and they won't have a, like, blast doors closed or anything like that. And so there's actually a lot of ships that hit mines and were sunk by them. During the Russo-Japanese War, the Russian battleship Petropavlovsk was sunk by 3 mines. Sailed out of Port Arthur, Manchuria. Yeah, not Port Arthur, Australia. And ended up eating 3 mines, and that didn't help. Oh, hey, look, a carrier. Got 13 seconds. Shell flight time of 5 seconds, so we'll get one off. Maybe. We're gonna get some damage on this carrier. Detonation. Nope. Can't say we didn't try. Yeah, U-boats did too, but the mines that U-boats laid, it was a very risky operation for them to actually lay mines. Wow, with a double strike, we didn't end up on the top of our team. Sad. Well, that was a pretty solid game all the way around. All right, so we're gonna cover the stream schedule real quick since it's been a while since we last covered it. It's been exactly an hour and 50 minutes. Well, 48 minutes since that. Our next live stream is going to be the 26th of June, 2018, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time for World of Warships action. It goes until 9, so we've got about another hour and 10 minutes to go. So hang around for that. There will also be a War Thunder Ground Forces live stream afterwards as well. And that'll take place about 9:15, or about 15 after the hour. So hang around for that. Also, there is a link in the description on both Twitch and YouTube to the Discord server. If you would like to join it, I highly recommend it. Lots of people there that are willing to help you out, especially if you're having a particularly, if you're having a particularly hard time with a certain ship, people there that are willing to help you out, willing to link you videos to my channel, to other channels, which is cool too. People to division up with. There's voice channels there if you want to communicate with voice, but don't have TeamSpeak or can't give out TeamSpeak info because super secret squirrel, clan actions. Yeah. Oh yeah, also down in the description there is a link to the Streamlabs page in which you can donate money through credit card or PayPal. Unfortunately for Twitch people, that's the only way that you can support the channel if you want to support the channel. Otherwise, on YouTube, there is also the option to do Super Chat, which is like tipping on Twitch, and there is also sponsoring on YouTube, which is like subscribing on Twitch. So we're gonna play Yamato. So let's see, it was 2 streams ago. We broke my damage record by a really large amount. We ended with like 298,000 damage, 5 kills. I think last stream we took it out and ended up doing nowhere near that much damage. I don't even think we broke 100k. But we'll give it a shot again. This is not a particularly good map to get lucky on unless they do what they did in the last match. But we'll make it work. So, let's see how things roll. Yamato and I have a very, very shaky relationship. It's always been hit or miss with it. We either get really good games or really garbage games. A lot of it has to do with me being very aggressive in other tier 10 battleships, which are more than capable of handling it. This ship is very, very, very much so a ship that close encounters are a surefire way to die. And so you want to play this ship more in kind of the mid-ranges. Even though it's got great armor. I mean, it truthfully does have really good armor. But its citadel sits high enough and has just enough awkward angling to where shots coming in at the magic 30-degree mark right underneath the number 1 and number 2 turret are pretty much a guaranteed citadel. Yes, no problem, James. Glad that I could help with that. Like I said, the Discord server is really, really, really useful. Lots of great people there that are willing to help out. Plus, that's where I usually post announcements and stuff, so. Alright, James, this video will get uploaded automatically to YouTube afterwards, so feel free to watch the rest of it. Have a good night, man. Okay, so... got enemies in the B cap. Was hoping to find enemies soon. Something to shoot at soon. Hey, Friedrich. I'm thinking something closer range, unless we get detected. If we get detected, I'll shoot at this Friedrich. Ooh, he's even opening up. Okay, that I can't. That... really? What? Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we're at least in the right area to hopefully nuke us some Des Moines. Yes! Fall! No! Bad! Bad shells! Fall faster! Ugh. We missed. Who has 2 thumbs and was not surprised by that result? I remember the last game starting off very similar to this. The advent of a... you know what it is? For some odd reason, I think, and it's an error, but I think that the guns on the ship have the muzzle velocity of something with much higher muzzle velocity. In reality, the ship's muzzle velocity is actually the same as US battleship muzzle velocity. So, Peace, will you be making a video on Musashi? Could use some pointers. I don't have Musashi, so probably not. I'm not a huge fan of this, but you can watch the Yamato video, watch the 298k live stream. We talk a lot about different tactics that you guys can use to maximize potential. Where is he? Surprise! I can only hope that surprise comes in the form of a dev strike. Well, we got a citadel out of it. That's 15,000 damage in one salvo. We are backing up now. And like John Cena, we just disappeared into thin air. We don't have any real targets to shoot at, unfortunately. Our team is doing some work to theirs, though, all things considered. It would be nice to have more spotting, Benson. Yugamo goes down. That Gearing was almost dead, too, so somebody kill him. I think we're just gonna... got no choice, really. If we don't push, it's gonna be bad. Yeah, Dark 2, 2.5 to 3.8 mil potential damage in a battleship shows that you're actually putting yourself in positions to be hit. which in my opinion is what a battleship is supposed to do. Taking hits, well, if you can minimize the amount of hits that you take, that's always preferable to taking them. However, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Fall! Get out of the sky! Thank you! Okay. Like I said, sometimes my problem with this ship is that I feel like the ship is supposed to be... supposed to have much higher muzzle velocity than she actually has, and I think that's part of the issue that I have with her. Rear gun should make it over that island. Should. Spotted something! It's a Des Moines! Of course he does. We do a fire prevention expert on this, or yeah. Fire prevention expert? Fire prevention? Turn! Oh my goodness. Front guns. Bad front guns. That's gonna hurt him a lot. I like it when cruisers do stupid things like sail broadside real slow like. It's always made me really happy when they do stupid things like that. Mostly because they sit there and then they tank a whole bunch of damage for really no reason. Okay, we need to rotate guns the other way. We're gonna start this turn. Meanwhile, 10k off Friedrich der Gross. That other Des Moines bailed out hardcore. Yugamo needs to get back. That's annoying. So 5 hours from now, our front turrets will actually get back into this fight. Ooh, nice hits. Okay, as soon as I drop back out of detection, we'll turn around fully and we'll... Detection's dropped. Montana's behind an island. Let's go ahead and let's make this turn. Oh, I'm on fire, that's why. Herp. And with the cyclone here, should be much gooder to go. Once you get enough followers, you'll be able to get a sub button on Twitch, which I think you might be able to do via affiliate. I've already gotten the affiliate email, but I can't do the affiliate program because I simulcast to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And Twitch does not allow that in their affiliate program. So you will not see a subscriber button on this channel until that goes away. So that's kind of a downside. But it's what I've got to work with. So kind of sucks, but I'm not about to get myself kicked off Twitch. I like doing Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I think it's exceptionally useful. It's great for people to get a hold of me that don't otherwise follow me on YouTube. It's just it's a solid platform. Obviously, they're, you know, creme de la creme of video streaming services. There's a huge audience here, but one normal pen. Oh, we got out of that? Now we get to play the Danger Bear game. We've been really passive this game, so we're gonna put on the big boy pants. We're gonna try and cap C. We're gonna keep our guns right, though. YouTube won't let you promote other platforms like Twitch that you use on your channel either, so I doubt that ever changes. But YouTube doesn't... Part of YouTube... You don't give up benefits on YouTube to promote... I'm not promoting Twitch, okay? Like, to live stream on YouTube, there's nothing in the agreement that says that I can't simultaneously stream to YouTube and to Twitch. There is a clause in Twitch's affiliate program that says that 24 hours have to elapse before a video that's been uploaded to Twitch can be uploaded to other video platforms like YouTube. So for me to use Twitch and do like a full-on Twitch affiliate program and do the ads and get revenue and all that stuff, I would have to give up. I would have to give up YouTube, which is just YouTube live streaming. I should clarify, live streaming. Please kill him. This is gonna be rough. I really hope that Yugamo is successful in nuking that Montana. Got a couple hits. Really? Thank you. Just keep backing up. Be alright. We're bow into my most lethal threat here, so I'm legitimately unconcerned at him at this point. In fact, we could probably start picking off his turrets, and there isn't going to be much he's going to be able to do to us in return. I might start pushing up a little bit just to be salty. Our secondaries are telling him off, too. Oh, man. Okay, there is a way to citadel these Montanas and stuff through the bow, but I've never been successful in doing it. So we're just gonna push. I think his guns are pointed the other way right now. Yeah, and he just fired. So let's see if we can't lop off a little bit more from the rear guns. Get our other guns. Oh, there's this island here, so we gotta be careful. No! Oh, there's the bow note, the bow citadel. What? Well, that was interesting. Would you consider a DD to be a hit-and-run ship? Oh, yeah. I don't think there's a better hit-and-run ship in the game right now. Bismarck goes down. Okay, so that leaves this Roma. Roma has an above-water citadel, too, but her whole... Oh, shit. Shimakaze is right here. Oh! Boy, if that ain't a level of fortune, I don't know what. Okay, Roma has enough punch in her guns that we do need to bow into her. We do not want to be broadside or anywhere close to it coming around this corner. Oh, Roma's almost dead anyway. And kill stolen. The concentration level is extremely high this mission. You're in the most XP on your team 2 times. Wow, we apparently accomplished that in a heartbeat. Whoa! Apparently I'm getting good with the Yamato. 138,000 damage isn't the best damage game in this, obviously. 298,000, but yeah. that not bad. Not too shabby. More signals and camouflages. Let's go. Wasn't a super container. I'm mildly disappointed by that. But we got some free XP out of it. Some flags. Kevin, Sir Whiskey's a police officer. That's true, I am. I am indeed. You're supposed to be a truck driver. Okay. No, I am a member of the law enforcement community. We get out of that. 10 damage control party consumables. What's this guy? Aircraft carriers. That's a non-starter. Double up on that. Man, this grind is real. Deep cover CIA agent. Boy, that's new. I wish I knew that I was a deep cover CIA agent. Might actually do something different. We've played a fairly large number of battleship games, so let's choose something else. We'll play some Graf Spee. Change up our actions here a little bit. We play Graf Spee a lot. No, I am not. I do not work for the CIA. I work for a city. So apparently, every time you play the Yamato, you do pretty good despite hating it. Well, yeah. Like I said, I think a large part of my problem with Yamato is that I, for some odd reason, assume that the guns have higher muzzle velocity than they actually do. They have higher pen than I think they normally do. But they definitely don't have higher muzzle velocity. In fact, the muzzle velocity, like I mentioned, is pretty comparable to the U.S. battleships, the high-tier U.S. battleships. Favorite destroyer is Akatsuki. Akatsuki is, by and large, one of the most fun destroyers in the game. I love everything about her. And she's an elephant lady, so I mean, there's nothing to complain about that. Khabarovsk, oh man. Russian destroyers, Russian cruisers, for the most part, and I don't really care for the way they play. It's not that I can't do damage with guns on a destroyer. It's just that they're not very well balanced. They have pretty poor maneuverability, good speed. Guns do hit reasonably hard for most of them. There's a couple of them that it's absolute garbage. But overwhelmingly not a huge fan of those destroyers. And Grozovoy is absolutely the worst destroyer, tier 10 destroyer in the game. That ship is terrible. Whiskey's code name is Scrap Iron. Where are you coming up with this stuff? He's a meter maid. Land warrior, that's enough of that. We're gonna get you your Goliath. It's gonna happen. So, last night, Moon Puma, Land Warrior, Micro Krieger, and I were sitting around talking, and I was showing them these cosplay videos of people who have made, like, Space Marine cosplay stuff. And, I told, well, Micro Krieger made some comment that he does a lot, like, robotic stuff, or he did robotic stuff and has a background in programming and doing robotic stuff. And I told him that he needs to find a way to make it so that Land Warrior can walk again, so that Land Warrior and I can go to all these conventions as, you know, Space Marine cosplayers or something crazy. And then he was starting to look at Warhammer 40k tanks and found one of the Lehman Russes, and I said, you know, or found a Land Raider Crusader. I said, you know, that actually looks like something. I wonder if we could get Land Warrior into a make it turn it into like a Hot Wheels, so that he can you know, ride around in it, but it, you know, in his Space Marine outfit, but actually it's you know, he looks ridiculous, and it's kind of a, you know, play on words or of sorts. Anyway, went and found, like, if you Google image search for German Goliath anti-tank mine, there are pictures of, well, one is of a German soldier, and one is of a US soldier sitting in a Goliath like a freaking Hot Wheels car. This is so hilarious. So I threatened to force Land Warrior to have a Goliath anti-tank mine in Hot Wheels form. I don't think he necessarily appreciated that. Omaha, you don't have torpedoes that can reach that far, buddy. I kind of do. We're going to dump those there. Yeah, Land Warrior He can tell it if he wants to tell it. Or he can wait till tonight and tell it tonight. I don't care which, but he's told the story so many times now, I don't think he really cares to continue to tell it. I don't blame him. Pepsi Cola. Oop, oop, oop. Oh, come on. Ooh, Marblehead. That's tempting. Except for I won't get my guns on target in time. Nope, not getting him in on time. Boo. Now, let's see if we can't, maybe we can get Mr. Kirov reporting over here. Oh, he added some damage to the mix. No Citadel hits. It'd be nice to actually have a smoke screen. Mostly because I'm sailing broadside to a battleship that I can't see. Looking the other way from him. I mean, he's not looking at me, which is great, but... Amish cop, he targets illegal buggy racing. Oh my goodness. I've told the roommate we have to go higher so we can grow weed. Oh god. Hey, that was a great torpedo. Hell. Who would have thought, eh? No, I wouldn't have. This Marblehead is mild annoyance. I don't think... Okay, what now is detecting me? New Mexico. That's what's detecting me. Our team has largely fallen apart. Alba is finally moving out? After all of this? Finally! Ouch. Gonna continue here. Oh, that should have really gone to that Alba. Hindsight, 2020, glasses for the butt. Just keep WASD hacking. All be over soon enough. I don't think I can overmatch the front bow on that thing, but not gonna stop me from trying. I am also going to... Oh, hello. Did I follow the World Cup? No. I'm an American. We don't... I'm not a big soccer person. I'm not a big sports person in general either, but... Ouch! That hurt. What? Really? Okay. Achtung! Just need to keep sailing away and stay alive. We have a heal, which is allowing us to stay into this fight probably longer than we should really be able to. Donk! Oh! Give me a Citadel hit. What? Yes! Glad somebody else has come to be the distraction for once. Spent the whole first part of this match being a distraction. Ready for something different. There's a Citadel hit, finally. I was gonna say, G's and Pete's. Can't stay alive forever. I mean, I guess if he was a roughneck, he'd stay alive forever, right? One of Rico's roughnecks. Ooh, what killed the New Mexico? Oh, Alba did. Like, what killed the New Mexico? For pooping, silly. One ping only, Vasily. One ping only. Feuer! Yee. I think we'll get the, I think we got the Marblehead, finally. Finally. Yay! Marblehead down. Onto the Pepsi! Might as well burn the repair party, because it's not going to be useful any other time. Whiskey wishes to start a new sport. Yeah, kinda. Oh, we are so lucky! Oh my goodness. Womp, womp, womp. Are you backing up, Pensacola? You're backing up. Here, allow me to assist you in backing up into port. Oh. 621 hit points. That's all he has left. 621. Those are probably wasted, but you never know. Yep, they were wasted. Woo! Sita kill. I'm assuming that means Citadel kill. Emerald. Doot doot! Or as my nephew would say, beep 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 beep. I don't think we can sneak anything over this. I think we're just gonna have to duke it out the good old-fashioned way. Yeah. It's a good thing we waited. I don't think we would have been able to. Well, put this up just in case I die. Oh, not even close. Neat. Don't mind me. Just off doing, you know, battle cruiser levels of things. Ooh. I think he recognized that he was in a really bad predicament. Bring away. German bias protects. There must be a destroyer that's still spotting me, because I am definitely behind this island. Which would be about right for a destroyer that's still around. Could see him do that. Donk. German, my German built-in, made-in German bias is helping out right now. There's that Nicholas. We're gonna just keep shooting at him. Just a Dunkirk. He's doing what Dunkirks do best, bow camping. You thought I was gonna make a retreat joke, didn't you? You thought I was gonna do a retreat joke. Raise your hand. Because we're going to send you to Gulag for transgressions. I'm not even sure it's worth really shooting at him again. Probably wasted. Maybe not. We might sneak this kill. What? Hey there, buddy. Confederate. Oh, no, you didn't. Surrender joke. Oh, we found somebody who thought I was making a surrender joke. Hey, buddy. Did you like having engines? 'Cause you have them no more. Oh, you repaired them all right. Yeah, you think so? I don't. Go to Gulag. Oh, man. I will tell you what side hacking is hacking after the game. Side hacking. Oh. You mean where I constantly am forcing people to shoot at my angled broadside? 1.3 million potential damage in a cruiser. That is so unbelievably high. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh man. Okay, so let's see. What all have we done? We've got battleship, cruiser, battleship, cruiser, battleship. So we got 1, 2, 3 cruisers. We need some more destroyer action. No, let's go play Okhotnik. Maybe we'll... Excuse me. Maybe we will get lucky and end up in a tier 4-5 fight, as opposed to a tier 7 fight. German Navy was the last unit of the Nazis to give up, unlike the Air Force. Well, the German Navy... You can't say that the German Navy was necessarily Nazis. Just like you can't say that the German army necessarily there not fighting for the party. It's not to say that there weren't Nazis in the German Navy or German Air Force or German Army. I see 3 enemy cruisers with very vulnerable citadels. So this ought to be interesting. Akatsuki is one giant meme boat, 4.5K torps, but you can quite easily torpedo things from stealth with this ship, without even using smoke. Even this glorious bias boat. Let's see if we can't get good game. This is not Soviet bias boat. This is Imperial bias boat. And now we get Mr. Okhotnik, which means hunter, or land warrior. He always asks, what does Okhotnik mean? And Moonpum always gets on and always tells him same thing. It means hunter. And by the way, if you're interested in hearing that glorious voice that is Moonpuma's, just hang around. Just hang around after we get done with this live stream, and go to the War Thunder Ground Forces live stream. And you will hear glorious voice. Side hacking is where you sit in the sidecar of a motorcycle while attempting to race with other motorbikes with sidecars. Okay. Uh-oh. We have spotted Omaha. We have spotted Omaha very early. Ooh, we spot Congo. Congo days. Yep, aircraft carriers being a jerk face. Nicholas, we're about to be spotted by him, so we're gonna go ahead and guns on target. Stay on target. Stay on target. Memes engage! This ship, if there were ever a ship that would... Excusez-moi! If there were ever a ship that would epitomize PewDiePie's meme review, this would be the ship that I would choose. This ship is definitely full of memes. Okay. We're almost to the point where... Ooh. Congo? You're supposed to be spreading burning love, not causing things that are... Alright. That's enough of this. We've had enough of this. We're gonna get our memes going here. No, 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 no! Stop, Okhotnik! Ugh. Woo! Woo, lads. Woo. Not doing great damage to a very poorly armored cruiser. Fine, let's see if we can't do some better damage to Congo, who's supposed to be spreading burning goo love, but is instead spreading burning pain. Not doing excellent damage here either. This makes me sad. It's funny the Germans paid Lenin to take over Imperial Russia. They paid him 100,000 worth of gold. Well, it was nice knowing you. That was rough. Got nobody to blame but myself for that one. He had the torpedo range, and I did not. Well, in the meantime, let's go find a different... let's go find a different destroyer to play in the meantime. Because, woo. D-25 would be kind of fun, but, I don't think so. We haven't played, this is basically a destroyer. We'll go play this destroyer. What do you think of the 28,000 medal requirement to get Stalingrad from the arsenal from point 7.8 onward? I have not even been following the this is a good map for this. I have not even been following the forum posts about what's going on in World of Warships, really with any level of detail. There's just way too much going on right now for me to really do that. I'm trying to keep from getting too burnt out, so that's part of it. I don't want to extend the burnout period if I can avoid it. Novik battle, the Novik video will come out tomorrow, and then I'm going to sit down and, well, tonight after we get done with the live stream, I'm going to spend some time to try and get all the videos I need for the upcoming week or two, so that we have videos. So, okay, so Sleeping Giant, I was hoping to have spawned on the other side of the map. This would have been a good one to end up in this area here. Very hard to get you out of there. Plus, we got smoke as additional cover. Moskva, Donskoy, Baltimore. Yep. So we do have to worry about that, but, yep. He was a good German-raised torpedo. What? He was Bolshevik by torpedo. Oh, wow. Part of me wants to go help this Fletcher, but nah. Then we'll just find something extra trolly to engage. I forget if I have Adrenaline Rush on this captain or not. 2.8 second reload is pretty healthy. What is our team doing? Well, that sounds like a lot of resources to burn. I hopefully Stalingrad is worth that. Oh no. It'd be nice if we were to actually go for the caps that we said we were going to go for. What I've found is that for the most part, teams tend to ignore the middle cap until the end game, which makes a lot of sense when you think about it. However, our team is ignoring all the caps. 100% of them. We are currently at 0 caps being capped. Makes all the sense in the world to me. Does it make all the sense in the world to you guys? It makes all the sense in the world to me. Moskva. These ranges, it would be a waste to engage Moskva. Somebody's gonna have to go play the delay action on the other side in order for this to work. Because right now, they are gonna walk right on through just about everything we have. What destroyer? Shimakaze and Udaloi. Yamatorps and detected. That's cute. Come here, my friend. I see you! You notice I'm not shooting. I'm not shooting because I know for a fact the Shimakaze is in the cap and is moving. Okay, now we're gonna sail away because things are about to start hurting. I just don't have enough. Ouch! Still permanently spotted. This is super annoying. So Shima bailed out of her smoke. No, those aren't Shimatorps. Fine. You win. Okay, Moskva radar coming soon, guaranteed. You would be a moron not to use it. I'm probably dead anyway. Yep, there's the Moskva radar. Moskva radar lasting way longer than it should. Fracking, thank you. Doesn't matter, I'm dead anyway. Well. Should have just backed out and played selfishly, but you know what? It is what it is. Hey, Haunted, how's it going, man? Well, my team never went there to begin with. Nobody decided they wanted to go cap, so that's my fault for not just leaving. That's what I hate about this game sometimes, is you really have to play, like, hyper-selfishly. Because teams are either just unwilling to help you or don't know how to help you. Yeah. Well, we'll throw in a Kutuzov battle to try and round out this garbage, and then we'll end on our Montana battle. Hopefully you guys have been entertained. I certainly hope so. Anyway, I know I'm having fun. I hope you guys are. This Kutuzov and I we don't always get along, but some days we do, some days we don't. So there is always a risk. Always a risk. And Sleeping Giant again. And we spawned on the wrong side. Again. And we are in a tier 10 fight. Again. Last time we were at least prepared for it. Kutuzov has very good AA, pretty good torpedoes, has smoke, but is a 6-inch gun cruiser. So it requires IFHE in order to really work the best. If you don't have IFHE, it can be really quite frustrating. Yes? Are you not entertained? Gladiator. Good movie. We're going to try a little bit different tactic with this. I think I'm just going to go to this area here, camp out there, and see what happens. We're going to play this super selfishly if I can. Because apparently, you know, I don't know. Well, you know what I should have done here is I should have played my Montana battle and then went and showed you guys what War Thunder Naval Forces is going to look like before that live stream starts, but hindsight 2020. How does IFHE work? Can you explain it for you? IFHE increases the amount of penetration of your shells by a certain amount. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. Basically, it allows 6-inch guns to penetrate, I think it's 32 millimeters. I want to say it's 32 millimeters of armor. Without it, the 6-inch guns would only be... The HE would only be able to penetrate, I think it's like 27. And it also decreases your fire chance by... I forget what the amount is. 3% maybe? I think it's 3%. So IFHE increases the HE penetration while decreasing your fire starting chance. Hey look, who's got 2 thumbs and isn't surprised that we've completely abandoned the B cap? We've got 2 destroyers going the long way around. And nobody here to effectively cover middle. I think... Oh, he's angled the wrong way. Okay, we're gonna pop smoke and we are gonna sit here. We got enough of them coming this way, I think. Of course I'm the one spotting him. Why wouldn't I be? Fine, we'll hit the Baltimore then, I guess. Who's backing up. How thick is 32 millimeters? 1.5 inches, basically. Hey, we got a fire. Gearing is there. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I thought maybe we would get lucky. Yep. Alright, well, back to HE. Spamming the Cleveland, who I think he's stationary. We got 45 seconds left in our smoke here, and... yeah. Look at this dispersion. Oh, it's because he started moving. So the Kutuzov, you know, Kutuzov's gameplay, and this is part of the reason why I'm not a big, huge fan of Kutuzov, is very, very static. And unfortunately, you only have the two consumables to really utilize. Is that gearing smoke within 8K? No, it's not. Why would it be? And I'm detected now. That's fantastic. So this ship's not very well armored. It's a light cruiser. We are facing the wrong direction to be detected right now. About the only real hope that this ship... Ooh, Mimatar. About the only real hope that this ship has of effectively engaging... That was fortuitous. In open waters is to be ever cognizant in WASD hack like a son of a gun. Unfortunately for us, yeah, we're gonna... If we survive, I'll be impressed. Half our hit points. And that is my fault. Out here in the open. Crack off, Minotaur. Jeez and Pete's. Seriously. He's gonna kill me just by virtue of spamming the area. Why did he stop? Makes no sense. Why would you stop? Seriously, game? Oh, I'm detected because I'm shooting in my smoke. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my goodness. Team doing such a fantastic job of, you know, damaging the enemy ships and in general being really good. Just kidding. I had to waste my smoke consumable. Puts me at a huge disadvantage. The ship really does need a superintendent as well. But there's somebody end this so I can go play my Montana battle. Love it. He's out in the open. I can't even see him. Because it takes 8 hours for his freaking ship to render in. Still not in range to be able to torpedo. In the stealth too, in the smoke too, that's funny as shit. Well, I am dead. However, we might take this Shima down with us. Oh my goodness. Oh, if only I had damage control party. There's nothing over there. Well, alright, let's get out of this. Let's go play our Montana battle so we can wrap up this live stream. We made it a try. We made a good try, but I made mistakes, so things to learn and live by. Apparently we won the Okhotnik battle. That's always a good sign. Ships, need him off the Missouri. Sure, we got those. We got our flags. Let's go. Mistakes were made. Yes, they were. Unfortunately. Like watching every single one of my battles. As very old and the graphics card isn't getting for more than a year now, he still doesn't want to buy a new PC. Well, Katori, it might be something where you might have to, you know, save up your money and buy one yourself. It's an expensive investment, but it's totally worth it to have a nice computer. And my recommendation would be my strong recommendation would be to buy a computer that is pretty close to top of the line now, and then go and, you know, save up until you can buy a top of the line computer, and then you can just save up then and continue to buy top of the line computers, because it'll last you a long time. Like the computer I'm on right now is probably 3 years old. I mean, it's the CPU is a Intel 4890K that's been overclocked to 4.8 gigahertz. Graphics card is only a 980. The EVGA for the win, so it's their slightly overclocked version of it. We got some SSDs for hard drives, and nothing else is really all that impressive. 16 gig of RAM, just pretty average RAM. It is water cooled, but only because it is water cooled, but I bought the water cooling kit. It's one of those, they called it an all-in-one kit, but it's not. It's Swift Tech, I think is the name of the company. And it uses standard tubing and standard fittings, but the radiator, pump, and reservoir are all one combination. The block is a separate block that has four different ports on it that I can expand it from, rather than just an input and output. It has one input and 3 outputs, which is handy as heck. Why are they going to sea? I don't know why I'm even joining them, but I guess we will. We're gonna have to roll hard through C. So, anyway, you know, it's worth buying, you know, the high-end stuff right away. Something about liquid and electronics don't mix. You know what's funny about that? Do you know that distilled water is actually non-conductive? Yeah. So when people make comments about, you know, water cooling PCs is bad because water and PCs don't mix, the food for thought there, it works really, really well to use distilled water because it's non-conductive. The coolants used in most water cooling setups are non-conductive. So long as you're not submerging it in it and you're keeping the water relatively clean, which I need to actually clean mine out. As long as you're, you know, doing that stuff, you can actually quite effectively cool a PC without too many issues. Circuit boards are made underwater, however, they're not operated underwater, nor are they tested underwater. Still in high school, one more year to finish it. Do you recommend a PC or a laptop for gaming? My recommendation is always for a desktop. The problem with gaming laptops is that good ones are in real short supply. And they usually time out real quick, and they usually, by time out I mean they usually become obsolete much quicker. And so there's always a large risk that you will spend all this money and effort only to find out that no, in fact, that's not what's going to happen. 3 pit, 8,000 damage. But that your brand new gaming laptop is obsolete a year and a half later. The nice part about buying a nice gaming PC right off the bat is that you can upgrade them. So long as you, like, for instance, one of the biggest things that people struggle with, one of the hardest things to do is you know, pick components that are a little future-proof. That can be difficult at times. You just have to, like, when I go to build my PC, when I go to update this one, I'll go do a whole bunch of research on release dates for when things are supposed to be coming out. New components and stuff like that, and then I will plan accordingly. Doesn't always work, but for the most part, you were warned, dude. You can start with me on that crap. And we missed 100% of the shot. Wow. But yeah, I mean, I get it. You don't have, you know, in college you don't have, or in high school, college too, you don't have a whole lot of money, and you're there for other reasons than video gaming. You should be there for education. So I totally understand and get where you're coming from. Just remember, there's a really, really scary moment about the time that you graduate from one of them, actually both of them, where you go, okay, now what? It's scary, I promise you. Don't worry, things will be okay. Bounce-ity, bounce, bounce, bounce-ity, bounce, bounce. Let's bounce all those shells. Good night. Where was that destroyer detected? Oh, all the way over there. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna YOLO rush him at this point. I think it'll be more fun this way. Especially since...
All stations, concentrate fire.
Yeah. No. Instead, my ADD went off, and, gotta be careful about losing some turrets here to this grosser cur first, but... Hello! No! That's literally what just happened right there. No! That's a bit much. Bait the shot, bait the shot, bait the shot. Who got hurt more? You did! Joke is on you, Grosser Kurfürst. Ow, ow. Zao AP. Remember our previous video in which we learned that Zao AP does in fact hurt a lot. He's dead. That really hurt considering he hit freaking bow armor. What the heck? That thing can't overmatch my front bow. How the heck did he make it through that? Oh well. Maybe he hit conning tower or something? I don't know. That really hurt. Death by Citadel, yes. What I love about the Montana, 2 salvos and you get the server average damage. Yeah. That is just goes to show the state of affairs that is the Montana, unfortunately. We got the cap finally. There's this Zao hiding off over here. It would be nice to find, but I suspect different things will happen. What is our Minotaur still doing? Yeah, I guess he's being a major dork, but yikes. Ah! Achtung! Turning out and away right away. Also turning out and away right away. No, I lied. Yeah, see, he's... Yeah, you're dead. Goodbye. Hit him with 7 shells. Get balanced. Jesus. Probably couldn't replicate that kill on that Khabarovsk to save my life. But you saw... Did you guys see what I did there? So I waited for him. Khabarovsk has a problem with its mobility, right? So there's really no reason to be bashful about this, but... oh, just go straight. Khabarovsk's... Excusez-moi. Khabarovsk's agility is such that if you wait for him to turn... Like, for instance, okay, so he was sailing away from me, right? So I waited for him to turn towards me, and as soon as I saw he started turning towards me, that's when I shot. And that shot, 9 times out of 10 on a Khabarovsk is going to land some hits. And the reason for that is simple. His rudder shift is not fast enough to where he can maneuver fast enough to avoid all of the shells. So when I shot when I did, I actually forced him to run into the shells, is truthfully what happened. And that's about the only way to hit one of them suckers with a battleship at range. Because they're just so agile. Well, that's the anti-Khabarovsk tip from Whiskey's Gaming Lounge. We get a Citadel out of that, we might kill him, but I think he's gonna get away. Yeah. Hindenburg Republik. All they've got left are a bunch of cruisers and some French BBs. Hindenburg is turning out and away, unfortunately. Back to Republik, who's turning in. Fortunately. Oh yeah. Feels good, man. We're gonna miss all of them. We got 2 bounces. Insert obligatory wow, congratulations. Hey Valak, how's it going, man? Sorry that you're catching it at the very end of the live stream. But if you hang around, we will have more live stream goodness, but instead of having World of Warships, we'll have some War Thunder ground forces, but you're certainly welcome to hang around. Obviously, this video will be available on YouTube after the fact, so that is always of benefit. One of the many advantages to live streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch. it will stay up forever and ever 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 and ever. Yes, I am in the United States. I'm on the NA server. I do occasionally play Iowa quite a lot. If I push into BB, I usually get focused down before I even get out of Battleship Row. Yeah, you gotta pick and choose when you can push. So, like, for instance, that Iowa Grosser Curve first. I knew that the Iowa was in the process of turning out in a way, so I knew he was disengaging, and there was a high probability he was going to die before he really became a problem. Grosser Curve first, and the Buffalo were all that was left. Well, you saw me delete the Buffalo. I dev struck him. And so he was out of the fight. That left the Grosser Curve first, who was in a hurry to get out of there. I mean, a hurry. Opened up his broadside, ate 34,000 damage in one salvo, and then ended up dying. So, that was a case where I could push. It was a little bit harder to do elsewise, though. So, didn't really have the opportunity to do otherwise. Okay, so we'll go back to our stream schedule here because this is unfortunately the end of our live stream for World of Warships. So the next time that you will see me live streaming is going to be the 26th of June 2018 Central Standard Time. That is that should be next Tuesday. So I hope to see you guys then. Again, 6 p.m. for the World of Warships stuff. If you haven't already, check out the Discord server, link in the description to the video on both Twitch and on YouTube. Lots of great people there that are willing to help you out. Anyway, I hope to see you guys in the next World of Warships live stream on the 26th. For those of you who want to hang around, give about 15 minutes from now, so about 15 after, we will start the War Thunder Ground Forces with Moon Puma, Land Warrior, and I'm sure Mastfire will also be there. So, hope to see you guys then. If not, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.